do it.
You won't do it.
Arm
You won't do it.
burns.
All right, there we go.
Nope, wrong one. It's been a minute.
Arrogance and ale.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Arrogance and Ales. I'm Faraz, that's JJ, and this is Josh. We have the whole crew together. It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you without a dope pod to step to. As always on Arrogance and Ales, what we do here is we talk beer reviews, we talk beer news with the beer industry people. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, what are we sipping on?
You know,
I
did say I wasn't going to drink, but I am.
Oh,
I am.
I was about to make the joke.
No,
He's
don't
in the
make an
gift
announcement.
basement.
Don't,
He's ready.
No. It's a Twin Elephant La Di Da Di. It is an imperial milk porter with banana, peanut butter, and vanilla.
Okay.
Hey.
And we went up. We were up there a few weeks ago. This Crowler's a little bit old, maybe 3 weeks. So we'll see how it held up.
It's dirty Jersey, right? North Jersey, somewhere.
Yeah.
Right.
Really good. We were at a hockey tournament up there. We wanted to pick a brewery to go to, and we were pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, no, they're. I just think they're small that nobody really knows about them, but they've been silently making really good beer for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years now at this point.
Tastes as good as at the brewery. It's a very good dessert stout. Banana shows up, peanut butter shows up, vanilla. It's fantastic.
That was supposed to be my Crowler. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Get over there, dude.
It's not like I don't see the man. It's not like I don't see him. And it is 7.9%. So hello. I like that they call that not imperial. Mm-hmm. And Josh, what sadness are you drinking to make me? Or are you going to drink something?
Well, I'm drinking a High Life, but I've been fucking sick with a sinus infection, so I haven't tried this yet. Ultra
I want this.
Galaxy.
I want this. I want this.
Now featuring 50% more hop. So this is fucking, dude. I mean, Galaxy Fog's already got almost 7 pounds per barrel. This is approaching 10.
Wow.
Oh my God, dude. It smells insane. Yeah. I poured it like an asshole, so it's going to take a second.
I definitely do want that.
Lighting sucks, but
that's not a milk.
Pretty.
It's almost
nice.
like a milk pour.
Oh, a Milko, baby, a Milko.
Dude, it smells insane.
I enjoy once again your descriptions, Josh, and your description.
Just said 50% more hop.
Yep, not even hops, just hop.
Yeah. Now featuring 50% more hop.
Yep. I definitely want this beer though, for reals. You're gonna have to send it to me.
Yeah, man, that's like, it's insane. I don't understand how it's not really green at all. It's just fucking, wow.
I always like when we navel gaze. That's great.
I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, it's not even like it's like, holy shit, it's amazing. It's just like, wow, holy fuck, it's like just saturated hop. Like, how is it not bitey? How is it not bitter? It's ridiculous. Sitting at like a 4.4 on Untappd. The label's fucking hilarious too. I just love the blasting off rocket ship. I don't know how good that's looking right now. I can't really fucking see.
No, it's awesome. Yeah. That label's awesome. I love that label. All right. As always, kids, you guys decide how quick I get destroyed. So I have Tox Brewing Poltergeist, a triple IPA. I have First State Brewing, Awkward Paranoia, a triple IPA, because I'm insane. I have Blue Comet, a single IPA from Widowmaker, and I have a peach cobbler bourbon, a oak fermented sour ale with peaches, vanilla, bourbon, caramel, and milk sugar from Bradley Brewing Project.
Yeah, I want you to try that one. That's the one.
First?
Yes.
Oh, you just a savage, aren't
Oh
you?
my god, you want to start with that? Jesus.
Exactly. He just wants to fry me, and then he's like, "Oh, okay."
Because it doesn't sound great. All that shit put
No.
together just doesn't sound.
No, but that's a good brewery. They might have pulled it off. Weren't they blowing up for a minute, Faraz? Weren't people trading for them? And then I feel like their hype just kind of died off.
Yeah, it is a weird. I think it's because they just can't keep up with demand. That.
I think they started following us on Instagram the other day.
Nice. Look at you. Who doesn't follow you on Instagram?
I'm not bragging. I'm just saying. I just remember it like popping up the other day. And
You are
like,
a true.
oh, shit,
you are a true
while.
influencer.
Oh,
Thanks.
I can smell the peach from here.
I just like forgot. I completely forgot about them. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck happened?
Damn, that's freaking nice.
I thought it was another half can at first. Now the sides look like broccoli and shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anybody go to Pastry Town?
All my friends did, and they brought me back stuff, but I couldn't go. It was just too much. Pastry Town, for those people who don't know, is Other Half's stout beer festival, which is ridiculous. And I did it last year, and I was still drunk 2 days later. So,
Do you get the bourbon barrel in there?
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's actually bourbon barreled. I think it's just Madagascar vanilla beans bourbon, and the caramel is bourbon, but I don't think it's bourbon barreled. Even though they literally call it peach caramel bourbon. Oh, it's oak. It's oak fermented though.
Oh.
It's super nice. Like, it's really drinkable for one of these sours. These
What's the
sours are
ABV?
usually 8.
Oh
Nice.
yeah. I like that.
Yeah, I have no chance today. None. All right. With that, let's get into the news. All right. The first topic is definitely not important, but I want to talk about it because it was something I had said when we talked about Mountain Dew. Pepsi and Mountain Dew were bringing out an alcoholic version.
Yeah.
And I
Bang.
said, yeah, how? No. Mountain Dew, though. It's not going to be Bang. It's
Oh, yeah. Okay.
and it's not, because it's made at it's made in Brightingsville. So it's going to be a Boston Beer Company product. And I said, how in God's name are you going to release Hard Mountain Dew and not give me Baja Blast? A couple sleuths on my Beer Buzz has unearthed a label for a fourth flavor. Do you know what that flavor is? Baja Blast, bitches. That's right. Who doesn't want? You know what? Honestly, I'm gonna lose a foot. If it's any good. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be sugar.
Have you seen this? Have you
vodka to something?
Have you seen this?
Go buy fucking Mountain Dew and Tito's, and I guarantee you're gonna feel better in the morning than drinking whatever that shit is.
Oh, I
dude.
totally agree with you.
I also agree with you, but they did. But Baja Blast is done for the season, bro. It's only a
What
summer
does that
beer.
even mean?
There's summer.
All right. Well, regardless, I haven't had Baja Blast since I was 16 years old. So,
But these brewers, all they're doing is pushing people to liquor.
whoa.
That's all they're doing.
Let's not call them brewers.
Like Sam Adams now is making that long drink called Bevy, right?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be gin and ginger ale. That's all it is.
Mhm.
Gin and ginger ale.
Mm,
So
yeah.
so you sell this to a bar. Bar's like, isn't a long drink gin and ginger ale? Well, why don't I just make gin and ginger ale?
Well, yeah, I don't know why bars would buy it. I get like package stores that makes sense to go. Like it makes sense to like go to the beach or something like that. But like, there's no way anybody's buying this shit in the bar.
No,
That's the only way. Because in Connecticut, what's that fucking brand for that makes those cocktails?
High Noon.
High Noon.
Yeah, they kill it up there.
Oh yeah.
But that makes sense. Like whatever those like Red Bull cans, like going to the beach. I get that. Or going on a hike, something like that. Other than that, it doesn't make any fucking sense. So now, like this to me, you didn't realize after Truly, maybe this might be a bad idea. Sam Adams. Like, how much fucking money did they lose on that shit?
Well, hold on. So
wasn't that Truly? Wasn't Sam Adams Truly?
Yeah, they dumped Truly this year. They didn't want to take a discount on it, so they just dumped like millions of cases.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You didn't just learn your fucking lesson, guys?
Yeah.
Again, let's define. So you know what? Let's go into the next topic that we can easily go into, which is stop saying seltzers are dead. Walks right into it. So now you can't say Truly's dead. Well, yeah, but
I
when you look at it,
it's the same thing with the pumpkin beer of what, 10 years ago?
2014.
Maybe
the pumpkin debacle of 2014.
Yeah. When everybody was like, holy fuck, everybody wants pumpkin beer. Everybody wants pumpkin beer. Like, no, the demand was still the same for pumpkin beer. You just made 5 times the amount that you were making. I remember walking into Weyerbacher and they gave me 2 free 4-packs when I bought 1 6-pack. They gave me 2 4-packs of fucking like 11%, which Devious or whatever that beer was. I actually loved it. It was great. I was like, cool, I'll fucking drink that.
Yeah, Weyerbacher Imperial Pumpkin's good.
Yeah, it's Imperial Pumpkin. Do not call it Devious.
What?
No, that's
Fagley's.
Fagley's.
That's Fagley's.
Whatever. Yeah. But so yeah, they give me great. I was like, hell yeah, I love this shit. But it's the same thing. Like I'm sure Truly, like our Luscious sells craft. They overmade way too fucking much and thought the market was gonna just eat this shit up, and it wasn't. It was basically where it was at. So I don't think Truly's dead. I think they just fucking
I agree.
Put all their eggs in one basket and made way too much of it.
100%. And I think it's going to dwindle down to like a top 5. But there's not going to be like breweries competing to be in the space anymore. You know, they're just going to let the 5 have that space, and that's it.
And I think I'll have a few craft.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're still going to put out like seasonal Evil or Stillwater. They've been putting out some decent ones that seem like they're selling well. But other than that, like I feel like it's not that market that everybody's going to be trying to enter again.
No,
it's not IPAs. It's something that's going to be around and people are still going to buy them and it'll have its place, but it's not going to be.
Well, the RTDs have also killed it, and people figured out they can buy a fucking flavored seltzer and a bottle of Tito's and make their own. So it's. I hate the whole segment, honestly.
Yes.
It's still up. Let's see here. 19% in dollars and 15% in volume, and it's overall 5% of all beer sales, which is hilarious when you think about another topic to talk about. So we can roll right into that one too. Is Ding Dong, Bell's is dead. Bell's sells out to Kirin. So now Bell's and New Belgium combined are 7% of all craft beers. So almost 1 out of every 10 beers are a Bell or Bell's or New Belgium, and that still doesn't make up 1% of total beer sales. What the hell are we even doing out here, man? Like that also made me sad when I read that. I was like, wow. And when they sold, their CEO retired. Well, of course he did. I'll take the money and run for 200, for sure. Alex. I am jealous. I would love to have a company be bought by the big guys, but once again, now they're no longer craft. I mean, I don't know what to say. I've read all these articles on New Belgium. We could have done it where all they're trying to do now is discuss how they can make everything priced less. They want to make 19.2s of a lager and make it 99 cents a can for a 19.2, like, because they found that craft lagers while are desirable, the price makes it a barrier to entry. Really?
100%.
Oh, shit. No
Yeah,
shit.
no shit. It's exactly
That's why.
right.
That's why High Life exists.
Yeah, exactly right. Like, oh, yeah, there you go. You son of a bitch. Stop, put it away.
I'm a
Put it away.
fucking brewer, dude.
Yeah.
I know. So it makes me
The only beer
sad.
I buy, dude.
It's just, I
I
can't.
mean,
It's just,
give me beer consistently. I'm just shooting myself in the foot right now. But give
Yeah,
me
you
beer
are.
consistently brewed this well every single time
100%.
for the price. You can't do it
the price. I mean, it's all about the price. I mean,
for the
also,
price. That's what I mean.
it's because there's
you can
nothing in that.
consistently make lagers. That's great at
Yeah.
a craft brewery for sure. Better, but you're going to be paying craft price.
Hey, we just got a stack of Lost Taverns Lantern Light Lager.
Yeah.
You
That
know,
beer's great.
it's good, but it's $50 a case. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
nobody's paying that for a lager.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what 12%. I feel like our Snappy is priced right, at least out the door at 12%. I think it's $8 a 4-pack, something like that. So
That's not bad.
I'm trying to think like 35, 30. I forget exactly what it is a case, but they do like a case deal. It's like 35.
It's not High Life at $20 for a 30-pack,
Yeah.
It's not, but yeah. But for it's closer price
Yeah.
wise, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah.
All
They
right.
understand
So
it's like, all right, let's pump out volume and quality and
what's
eat less.
what's the next one I'm doing, kids? Am I doing awkward paranoia,
Dude, mix them all together.
blue comment,
Yeah,
or
Cuvée.
poltergeist? Do you want me to do your
Nope,
boy
no
talks there,
poltergeist.
Josh?
Yeah. Drink my
All
boy.
I'll do Talks Brewing. One of our previous guests. I'm glad to have his beer as always. So let's look this bad boy up.
Have you been getting a decent amount of their stuff?
Not really. No, I wish we did. I wish we got more. Well, at least let's put it that way. I think their stuff's good and cool. We've got Poltergeist, Fungus or Fungo, and what's their core? The blue, the blue toad. I forget what it's called.
I have no idea. Lily
Remember
of
that?
the Valley. No, that's like a sour or something. I don't know.
No. It's just their core IPA. All right, Poltergeist. To celebrate Halloween, we decided to combine and scale up two of our favorite double IPAs. Oh, Digitox, dude. Digitox. How did we forget that?
Oh, yeah.
Digitox and Double Apparition. This triple IPA named Poltergeist is straw yellow in color, has a silky smooth mouthfeel, and it's fed with a huge Whirlpool additions and our largest double dry hop to date with Galaxy, Citra, Nelson, and Mosaic aromas of lemon zest, mango, and fresh squeezed orange juice give way to flavors of overripe peach, pineapple, mango, white wine, grape, hints of lemongrass, incredibly smooth and super hop saturated for the ABV. Attempt this haunted juice on your own risk. It is not for the casual trick-or-treater.
On your own risk. That's what that said.
Josh didn't write that.
At your own risk. At.
I was not said, damn, dude. How drunk were they? I did write that actually, first of all.
I do get the overripe peach. I don't get the pineapple or mango. The white wine grape comes in at the end. And they're right. There is a hint of lemongrass. It smells amazing. And it hides that it's 10%. Well, very well. I'm going to be in trouble with by the end of this thing. And then I
packed that beer off the line. I was bottling Midnight Snack, bourbon barrel aged.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, did any of that come down here? Or was that all brewery?
No, that sold out like 2 hours at the brewery, unfortunately. But
so
every
that with
stout that we're
Ultra
brewing,
Galaxy
we're
is going
putting
to
away.
is going to
Ultra
be.
Galaxy should. We did 60 barrels of Ultra Galaxy, but I'm sure the yield wasn't great with the amount of hops we put in it. So
I was just gonna say 10 pounds per barrel, dude. Like you're damn near wet hopping that thing, right? Am I like? I understand you're not wet hopping by the concept of it's not a whole cone versus a pellet, but you're putting so much that it's gonna soak in and it's going to
I think
have rock.
fucking. Oh yeah. Oh my god. What are you talking about? All of our beers have like 30% loss.
Yeah.
Yeah. This probably was like 40.
I mean, Jesus, 40. I mean, I remember the head brewer at Bridings for Sam Adams when they were making their Sam Adams raw, they called it a triple wet hop New England. It was an excellent beer. It's only distributed in Boston. They brought some of it for me. And she was like, do you have any idea how much of this we have to make for how little? I was like, well, you're wet hopping. She's like, yeah, we lose over 50% of the beer. And they're like, yeah, who cares? And I was like, yeah, that's big beer money right there. We lose 50% of the beer, but who cares? And they're still charging at that time, like a case was like $50. It's like, how do you lose 50% and charge $50 for a case? It's just obscene.
Prices are about to go up in craft beer.
Everything going up.
100%.
It's all about the shortages. All about the shortages.
You should see fucking grain costs right now. It's insane.
Dude, you should see shipping costs.
I do.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now,
It's awful.
here, JJ, you're gonna love this. Shipping from California costs as much as shipping from England. That doesn't even make sense. Like, what are you talking about?
Look, man, it's also coming down to it's not just shortages, man. This labor market we're in right now is a real struggle. A lot of businesses are struggling with having to increase wages to the point where they have to increase prices. There's I had a wholesaler in today, and I'm not going to mention any names, but their drivers are leaving left and right, man. And morale is at an all-time low because Amazon opened up near them, I guess, and they're paying $10 more an hour, and the drivers are leaving one after another. And they're not delivering to accounts. They're cutting accounts. Accounts aren't getting their beer for 3 weeks at a time. No beer. It's bad right now. And then that only costs, it's going to cost more money because they're going to have to pay their drivers more. Everything's going to go up. Everything's going up.
I don't want this to be a pro-union talk, but hey,
they are union. They are union.
Oh, really?
They're 100% union.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, union drivers.
They're leaving for a non-union shop in Amazon.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, man. Well, I mean, that job's gotta be. They gotta pee in freaking bottles in their trucks. Okay, like it's horrible.
I know, but the market right now is crazy.
True.
We feel it too.
Oh yeah.
I'm unloading trucks right now. I'm putting beer on the floor. I don't do that a lot anymore. Today, that's all I did.
Do you have another beer you're drinking, JJ?
No.
Okay.
I have a head cold, man. Josh, I probably might have the same damn thing you did.
Dude, it was awful. I had a fucking sinus infection. I went to go get tested for COVID 3 times because no fucking doctor would see me. Got a flu test, got all this shit. Finally just got antibiotics yesterday. And I'm feeling better. I was like coughing up blood. It was like bad. And I'm like calling the doctors and they're like, it's COVID. I'm like, it's not. I took a home test. You tested me. I literally was here yesterday. You tested me. And I fucking got another one from CVS. And they're all negative. And they would not see me. They were like, you have COVID-like symptoms. It's crazy. I'm like, I just need a fucking antibiotic. Like,
that's exactly what I had. I had COVID-like symptoms.
And just,
you just got the flu or you got a fucking cold.
Yeah, exactly. But now that's not like a thing anymore.
Right.
It was crazy. Well, I could not fucking believe it. I was like, just give me medicine, dude. What the fuck? Like,
welcome to having a child in daycare. He was sick for 14 days. During those 14 days, he had 4 COVID tests. I think we all know how you have to do a COVID test. Let me tell you, to get a 3-year-old to take that COVID test, I need to put him in a full Nelson, plus lock his feet down.
Dude, those
for the
COVID
nurse to
tests
do it.
suck.
Yeah, because every single time, if a doctor, you're 100% right, Josh. A doctor sees you, they're like, "Hey, we need a COVID test." Okay, cool. Here you go. I gotta just grip my kid up, beg him to keep still for 2 seconds, and he just every time now we talk about it, we're like, he's like, "Do I have to go? Do I have to get it up the nose? Does this doctor have nose? Does this doctor have the nose?" I was like, "No, this one doesn't." Oh, okay, we can go.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, and trust me, that means also because I stand strong with my son, I had 4 COVID tests, even though I was fine, but I was doing it with him. So yeah, man, I get it.
I got a bug out. I'm gonna sign it over to you guys.
All right.
See you guys.
Peace.
Got it. All right. So
I actually do have another beer.
Oh.
Branch and
Josh has another
Blade.
beer.
Tiptoeing Through Life. I guess
Tiptoeing Through Life from Branch and Blade, huh?
the Fest beer.
Tip.
Yeah, I'm still not feeling great. I was fucking like burned out, dude. I felt like fucking shit. I got back from Pittsburgh. I was like, all right, this has to be COVID. Literally was like coughing up blood. I was like, where I have lung cancer. It was like wild. When got 3 COVID tests. I got charged $100 for a COVID test. I
What?
was like, what the fuck? I thought
they
were
charged
free.
me 80.
Yeah.
They charged me 80 because I made the
Yeah,
mistake.
but then all the other
Hey.
ones I got were free.
Yeah.
I went and got
Yeah, well, here's the-
CVS. All the other ones, I had no idea. They were like, is it on your insurance? I was like, I don't have insurance right now. They're like, oh, well, so it's $100. Like, what the fuck? I was like, how much
Yeah.
is it to see the doctor? Like 80. I was like, can I just see a doctor? Like, no, you have COVID like symptoms. You actually have to get a test. I was like, what the fuck, yo? Are you serious?
So one of those 4 tests, that my kid had to do was because we were going to the Van Gogh experience in Philadelphia,
Yeah.
which was super awesome. If you get a chance,
Yeah.
if it comes to your town, it's really cool.
I think they just
If
went to
you're
Denver.
of the age that's watching this, definitely enjoy because it's a really trippy,
Where
great
was
thing
it
to do.
in Philly?
Yeah, Tower Theater in Kensington.
Oh, okay.
No, you never been? All right, it's a cool theater.
Okay, it's pretty nice though.
So he was like, so we when we were doing that, exactly right. I said, they were like, oh, well, why are you taking this? And I said, well, we have to go to an event and they need him to have a negative COVID test. And they were like, yeah, no, that's $85. And my wife was like, you idiot, he has a cold. Just say he has a cold. It would have been free. I was like, oh, this sucks. By the way, Hype Boy, there's only like 50 check-ins on that beer. We typically move towards an abundance of hops or adjuncts. We are always proud to produce something that is clean, refreshing, and traditional. To celebrate Oktoberfest, we brewed a fest beer with German malts, Munich yeast, a lengthy lagering process. It's crisp, it's clean, everything it should be. Celebrated about beer. How is it?
Yeah, it's all those things. Very crisp.
It's awesome.
The color was very light
Yeah, it's a little late for
for an
a.
Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's great. It surprisingly is like malty, like
Really?
bready, like an Oktoberfest. Yeah.
For that
Yeah.
that light, that's actually a little surprising. So I wish JJ
Nice.
was still here, but another brand got bought by AB that you and I are familiar with, Hoop Tea. You remember Hoop Tea? Them freaking big bags of alcoholic tea.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
So
Why?
okay, so why? So they bought it because they felt it fit perfectly in their FMB space, and considering that and this is their reach, from Myrtle Beach all the way up to through New Jersey, it is a monster seller on the shore. And so they believe that they can now take this and make this a national brand. I don't know about that. I have drank it. It is a perfectly awesome alcoholic tea. And the $10 for a 3-liter bag of it is a price that's kind of hard to beat. My wife loved the white mango peach. We used to have it sitting in the fridge and it even used to have its own little keg tappy tab. But it's a very interesting thing for AB to want to take national. What do you think that's going to do?
I mean, I feel like there's already a ton of other brands that are like not national but locally putting shit out like that. That I don't know. That shit is loaded with so much sugar.
Yeah.
I think that like next group of alcohol drinkers is a lot more health conscious, and that's why a lot of these I don't know, things that everybody's pushing that's like just loaded with fucking sugar is just dying quickly. It's just like a quick fad. I don't know. Talk to a 21-year-old now, dude. They don't want to drink that shit. Like they don't want to, they're a lot more like health conscious about shit that they're putting in their bodies. So I don't know. I just feel like all these like AB is just so disconnected from what is actually like selling and what people actually want to drink that I think the move is just like like less sugar, better ways to drink alcohol and not feel like shit the next day. I don't know. You know what I mean? And I think that's like what seltzer was. And I think that's what this like mixed cocktail, canned cocktail movement is. I don't know. That's just in my mind what I think in the next 10 years where alcohol is going to be. I think it's going to be a lot more just health conscious, less shitty ingredients, garbage, like pastry. I think pastries like stouts, sours, IPAs, like they're going to be here, they're going to be around, but I don't think they're going to be like everyone's going to be like super crazy hype. Like look at Athletic Brewing. They are what, not in the top 20 or 10, I forget what it is, in national brands in the country in 2021.
17.
That's crazy. That's insane.
I've
been saying this for years now, and I really think that this is just where the market's going. People are just being more conscious of what they're putting in their body.
I agree. I think your heavy lactose pastry IPA will fade out. I think your lactose.
I don't think it's going to die. I think that's still going to be there. I think people are going to want that shit.
It's going to be a very minor. I think
you go to a brewery and there'll be 20 different beers on tap, and it'll be like stout, blah 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 blah
sure.
blah.
Oh no,
down
no,
the line
I don't
and shit.
think
But I think what's going to kill it.
I don't think the stouts are going to go away.
Yeah,
I think
there's going to be a place for like all these pastry things. I just think it's going to level out.
I agree, I can see it now, even from the customer base, when I have so many customers going, "Does this have lactose in it?" Not when it comes to a stout. No one even blinks when it says like, "Oh, it's a stout," because so many people are used to drinking milk stouts, so it's not a weird thing for them. But I agree with you. I think the lactose in IPAs is going to fade a lot faster than people thought, and it's a cheat code that good
has.
Yeah, good. It shouldn't. I mean, there's
depends on the style. I mean, if it's a milkshake,
yeah,
it should have lactose in it.
Exactly.
If it's a regular IPA, there's zero reason. I don't see really many breweries putting lactose in IPAs that aren't pastries, you know what I mean? Or
no, I agree.
I think that's kind of already died out.
It's still there a little bit, which is disappointing, but yeah, I agree with you. If it doesn't say milkshake on the freaking can, then just don't put lactose in it, man. You can do it with oats, and you can do it with even just a fucking hop. I mean, Christ's sake, Treehouse has been doing this for how old is Treehouse? 10 years? It's got to be older than that. And they don't put that crap in their beer, and it's all flaky and New Englandy and mouthfeel of like this. You're chewing it. Like, just do it with the hop, bro. Do it with the. Say it with your chest.
Go try an Ultra Galaxy, bro. You don't need any fucking. You don't need lactose, dog.
Send it. Along with all the other stuff.
I'm surprised you guys didn't get any.
Not yet. We'll talk about that later. All right. Next topic. It's a very interesting one. is that so while since you brought up Untapped, let's talk about Untapped a little bit and peek into beer check-ins. And what it had said is that check-ins at breweries have fully recovered since the pandemic. In August 2021, the share of check-ins at breweries was actually 2% higher than 2019. Back, baby. We're back. But check-ins at bars have fallen. It used to be 5% of all check-ins were check-ins at bars. That has dropped down to 1%. And then when they dug in to this 1%, they found a very interesting statistic, which I have found also locally. People check in beers from 4 and 5 o'clock. And then it starts to their percentage of people who check in after 8 p.m. over this time has gone to almost 0. That's shocking. But it's not that shocking when I listen to a lot of restaurant and bar owners tell me how their business is now. A lot of places close early. Why? What happened? Is it people got used to drinking at home? What is it?
No,
what do you think?
No staff.
Well, okay, but if you're going to be
like
open,
kitchens have been closing early.
That's true.
I don't know.
That's true. No, you're
crazy.
not wrong. You're not wrong because a lot of places you go now, you cannot eat after 10 p.m. In places
or
you
they'll
really
go to a
think
slim menu for like 8 to 10, like just bullshit fried. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, the world's in a just shitty sucks now.
I agree with you, Mike.
I don't know. I've definitely been like, I don't know. I'm also in a different, like, I'm not at like random restaurants and bars like that. I'm at like breweries, brew pubs, a lot of places that are, and I'm also there after hours and shit like that. So I don't know. It's weird. I feel like less people are definitely going out right now. Today we had a can release and wait, today's Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
And there was like nobody out, like drinking. People were just coming. No, I mean, people came and like same amount of like to go orders. It's also right now is a weird time. Everybody's like taking off in between, like gearing up for the holidays. A lot of people aren't drinking. But there was literally one person in the brew pub or at 12%, where normally like that they would be jammed on like Wednesday, but like all with a big can release and everybody just came and grabbed shit and left. So
yeah,
I don't know.
I had a restaurant talk to me and they were like,
money tight, maybe. I don't know.
No, they said that basically after 8 p.m., people just go home. Nobody chills anymore. Nobody hangs out. And the restaurant said a little bit what you said, which is, well, that's kind of great for us because we don't have the staff to be open until 2 a.m. every night and not burn the staff out. Like there are bars that are monsters that don't even open Monday, Tuesday now because they're like, well, we can just recoup the business because we just aren't, it's not worth it. They're open. Some of them are open for Monday night football. And then other than that, they're off till Wednesday afternoon. It's crazy to me how many places are like, oh yeah, well, you guys need to deliver at 3 o'clock on Wednesday. What? They're like, hey, we're not open Monday, Tuesday, and we don't open Wednesday till 4 o'clock. I couldn't, there's just knowing what I know about being in the industry, in the restaurant industry, to be closed for 2 days, 2 full days, and then not have a third day lunch.
I think a lot of people too are just straight up working from home now.
Yeah.
Versus them, driving home from work, grabbing some beers, grabbing some food. You know what I mean? Like,
well, that's why also in this article,
swing by, grab at least a beer or two, something. Now it's like I'm home. Fuck. Why would I leave?
To to go to the bar.
Or
one of the
like
things
I'll
it
go
says-
grab some like to go beer, right? Like just swing by the package store, brewery, whatever, grab some to go shit and either eat at home, take out. I don't know.
No, 100%. And it's actually one of the things in this article was it said that a lot of places, and I see it here too, have started happy hour at 4:00. And it's become this thing of sort of like, it's 4:00, come out to come to this. It's not happy hour, you're getting back from work. It's 4:00. Hey man, stop your
Get
day.
out of your house.
Get out of your house. And it's a smart move. And it's 100% true. It's just this, wow. The world is just, it's, in the words of Will Smith, flipped upside down. I have cracked my third beer. It is Widowmaker's Blue Comet. Blue Comet is packed with Simcoe and Comet hops, providing a ripe tropical fruit note that is backed up in taste, complemented by a soft biscuity malt character. Pours hazy yellow with a medium white head. Yeah, man. It's a good beer. 7.1%. It's just a drinker. And I'm not gonna, write hosannas off of it, but if somebody poured me this, I would never be like, no, this is good beer. It's solid. I like it.
Where are they based out of? Widowmaker. That's New York.
Let's look.
No?
Widowmaker is based out of Braintree, Massachusetts, so right outside
Okay.
of Boston.
Have I been there? I've heard of them.
All right. All right.
Are you done podcasting yet?
Not yet, kiddo. You want to wave hi to Josh?
I got you, Bossy.
Yeah, Josh.
What's up, buddy?
Okay.
That's your brother, John.
That's your brother Josh. Yeah, I
Oh,
still
wow.
I don't understand how you had a kid when you were 1, honey, but that's still
Oh, science. I think she's younger than me.
Yeah, she is actually younger than you. Yeah. So no,
Yeah.
we don't touch. Okay, hold on. Okay.
One button.
One button push. So you can press this one or this one. Which one? This one or this one? Yay! Okay.
Oh, you got two.
You got it this
You
one?
got two.
No, I know, kiddo. But...
Nope.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Once again, that was
Face.
my son saying good night. Cheers. We all appreciate a good night. All right. Next topic. What are you drinking, Josh? Anything else?
No,
You could
high
help
life.
me?
That was all I got.
Okay.
I got-
well, like,
High life. I got. Just finishing up this fucking branch blade. I got
all
nothing.
right.
Dime.
So our last topic of the day is beer wholesalers. While their growth has been flat over the last 20 years, relatively flat, their value has increased quadruple fold. So when you look, it says that if you take the number from 1995 to 2020, industry volume went from 2.6 billion barrels to only 2.9 billion barrels. But revenue went from 38 billion to 61 billion. You're welcome, craft brewers. Ugh.
Wow. What do you? I
And
mean, what do you
volumes
mean?
are,
I mean, you're welcome, wholesaler.
yeah, you're
Wait,
welcome.
that's
wholesaler.
total. Oh, wait.
Or craft.
Revenue or? Okay. okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, revenue due to
I thought you were
price
saying profit.
increases.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So profit,
Crazy.
okay, I can do this. Take that number that average net profit has jumped 204% to $5.1 billion, or going from 64 cents to $1.77 per case. That is due wholly to craft
Wow.
brewing.
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all are welcome. Or thank you, I guess, as the
Well,
wholesale. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
What are
you,
you
Josh.
talking about?
That's why I
Yeah.
said thank. That's what I'm saying.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank
That's wild. Holy shit. That's
you.
crazy.
Yeah, man.
That people are now spending. Wow. So that's got to be close to right around the same with wine and liquor, right?
It should be, but you think that
It's got to
like,
be similar lines. Like, because that was where people were spending their money before.
Yeah.
Like their higher end money was,
Yeah.
buying nice whiskey, fucking vodka, whatever, blah blah blah, wine. And now they're actually spending money on good beer
on good beer.
versus Moosehead and all this shit.
Yeah, man.
20 years ago.
We did
Yeah.
what?
I mean, the average case cost had to go from $20 to $60.
Yeah.
I'd say.
I mean, that's
crazy.
basically, it says that means the average value of a typical beer wholesaler has increased 506% in those 25 years, or $12 billion
That's wild.
overall as an industry. That's just, I mean, that is seriously on the back of craft beer. And it's hilarious when you think that craft beer makes such a small percentage of total beer sales, but it makes all the markup because, God, man, JJ, we're going to talk about this again. You don't make any money selling those 30 racks of your Miller High Life. You make it selling Ultra Fog. That's what it's called, right? Ultra Fog. That's
Sure.
what it is.
I don't know.
What is it called?
Ask Untapped. There's like 7 different things because it's like on the can it says Ultra Galaxy Wandering the Fog. It's called Ultra Galaxy Fog technically, but then there's like Ultra Fog Galaxy and then Ultra Wandering of the Fog Galaxy. All these people just like to make all their own shit. It's probably my favorite fog label. It's pretty hilarious.
Which is hilarious. Did you do that label
50%
too?
more hop. No, actually, Steph did this label.
Yeah. So the one label.
Well, it's my OG Galaxy Fog, and then then this was Alex's idea to add 50% more hop, which is my favorite part of the can.
Wait, it says it on the can?
Oh yeah, yeah. He said 50% more hop.
That's great. Oh,
that's so funny. It's definitely my favorite Galaxy or Fog can. That's funny shit. We actually have all the baby kittens cans that are printed.
Yeah.
The printed ones.
Mm-hmm.
Galaxy Fog, boy, coming next month. So that bad boy will be basically available all the time, forever.
Praise baby Jesus. Now just drop the price and we could sell it all day, every day.
That's a good price for what it is already, dude.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Come on. It will get cheaper because we're getting printed cans now.
So one of the things we talked about when you were gone was how to sell craft beer. And it was like insulting when I read like the way to sell craft beer. It was like, craft beer, you need to tell the story. I mean, who didn't know this? Who didn't know that like the whole point? It was actually when you were at CBC, it was a class that was teaching people how to sell craft beer to their consumers, not only to retailers but to the consumer. And one of the things was craft beer tells a story. You need to understand that every craft beer has a story, and that story has a value. And I just sat there and read this and was like, that's 2000 and late, kids. This was always how you sell this beer. You can't sell, especially like you said, if you're going to have a case of shitty beer for $20, $30, and you have a case of really awesome beer for $100, There needs to be a differentiator, and it can't just be the shit that's in it, because that doesn't get people there. There needs to be a story. There needs to be a reason that I want to spend this money. And for them to be like, this is the light bulb to get you to sell it, is shocking to me. Utterly shocking. What do you think? How do you, my friend, sell craft beer?
I'm not the one to ask, bro. Look at Untapped. What are you talking about?
I
mean,
you want me to look up White
tried
Stouts
and-
Can't Jump? I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, that probably has a good description. We try and make the beer on the inside taste just as good as the can looks. And I don't know. Now at this point, like, I feel like enough people know about us that as soon as they see it, they're gonna scoop it up. And we put our names out there, like in our biggest markets, collaborations, festivals, going out and getting our beer into the right people's hands that are like, I don't know. I think it's all word of mouth at this point. I think you're gonna go grab beer with your boy. You're gonna end up like going to the beer distributor. You're gonna go to a brewery and you're gonna be like, oh, like it's word of mouth. This person's gonna say, oh, this place is fucking dope. I like this guy's whatever, their IPAs or stouts or blah, blah, blah. So I think it's just important, just staying relevant, keep putting out great product. It's the same with restaurants. You know, one good review, they're gonna tell 1-2 people. One bad review, they're gonna fucking tell 6-7. So it's always about putting out good product and just consistently being good. I don't know. I feel like that's it at this point. Keeping prices consistent and just killing it with label artwork and just always being relevant. Like same thing with that, anything. Just be relevant. Constantly put out good product. I don't know. And I have to sell myself constantly. So just being at beer festivals and just fucking being a happy person, just like drink my fucking beer, dude. I don't know. Put me on the spot there, bro. How do I sell my beer? A lot of people I just tell shut the fuck up and just drink my beer. So yeah.
I agree with you. And I think that's a perfect place to end. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that, shut the fuck up and buy my beer. This
Peace,
has been
bitch.
Arrogance and Ales. I'm Fraz. He's
I'm
Josh.
I think.
Have a great one.
Bye.